In this video, I'm going to break down how I made $408,936.43 in 2025 as a solo realtor. My name's Adela. I'm actually a realtor here in South Florida, and technically I am a broker, but I only became a broker because for me, it's all about speed, and I can't be bothered with sending paperwork, asking questions, asking approval, doing this, doing that, and I just kind of streamlined it. That's one of the biggest reasons I became a broker. But as you can see, I'm just going to run through like 2021 through 2024 really quick to get to 2025 here. So for 2021 and 2022, I was predominantly a buyer's agent. I did hear about the real estate lawsuit that was coming, so I knew I had to pivot. But for 2021, I was getting leads from my broker at the time. Even though it says 250,000 GCI, realistically, I ended up getting 138,000, and that was before taxes. 2022, I did transition over to traditional real estate brokerage, and I wasn't getting any leads. And so I did start dabbling into cold calling. I started my journey in January of 2022 when someone had mentioned to me, you can cold call. I didn't even know. But really in 2023 is when I went all in on cold calling, as well as doing that living in type of YouTube channel, which I would not recommend for anyone at this point in time. It never worked for me. In fact, I just do tours on my listings on my channel, which you'll see if you ever want to check it out. But in 2024, I dove into circle prospecting. I actually did that Q4 of 2023 since me chasing FSBOs and expireds wasn't working. So in 2024, it's predominantly from circle prospecting. And in 2025, I did do $408,936.43. 50% of the transactions was from circle prospecting. 25% is from YouTube, and then the other 25% is just kind of like a mixed bag. Let me show you. Okay, so here you can see the first, what is this, 7 or something? This is all from doing leases. And all these people that contact me to help them, or for the most part, most of them, except for one, was predominantly from circle prospecting. One was from a referral from a YouTube buyer that I helped. And then all these transactions right here, again, circle prospect, a combination of circle prospecting, YouTube, and then a mixed bag. When I say mixed bag, for example, one of them in particular was from ads, this one. But this was actually a 3-year follow-up. It's very rare for realtors, and they find it very difficult, which I could totally relate. Thankfully, I figured it all out as far as knowing how to follow up with people for a very long time, including buyers. So this particular buyer was a 3-year follow-up. For the most part, like these leases were all just within months, anywhere from 1 month to 12 months. And then these transactions were all predominantly like from circle prospecting. A couple of them were a year, 10 months, 6 months, maybe 2 years. I did also have this one, for example. This, I had the seller, but I got the buyer from YouTube because they saw my YouTube video. Same with this one down here. So these 3 right here, they're pre-construction condo. They're kind of a mix. So this one plus this one is actually from the one gentleman that I followed up with for 3 years. And if you haven't done pre-construction condo, hence why my husband and I are going to experiment and figure it out, because I mean, no one's going to tell you the secrets in real estate. So one day I'll share with you guys, but until then I got to figure it out for myself. But my husband and I realized, oh my gosh, we could niche down, do pre-construction condos, maybe do ads. We have yet to see. But when you work with a developer, you sign a contract where they guarantee you're getting money, and they break it down in stages. So this amount has already cleared in my bank. This is what's going to be coming. And I apologize. Let me just show you. So all this amount right here and this one. No, let me redo that. So this amount right here has cleared into my bank account, $288,898. And if you add these two checks coming to me in the future, that's how I get to $408,936. I am calling this my 2025 amount because realistically it's signed and guaranteed to me. It's not like I have a listing and I'm like, fingers crossed I get paid that amount. This is contractually guaranteed to my brokerage. The other amazing thing is, because let's play a little devil's advocate, and for any other trolls out there, if you were to say, yeah, Adela, you got lucky with this pre-construction, not really. It's been a lot of effort between YouTube and me following up with a buyer for 3 years. But if you were to even just take those two out, I'm still at $159,987, which is still more than even in 2024. Now, I want to point out 50% of it's circle prospecting, 25% of it's YouTube, and the other 25% is a mixed bag. For the most part, I circle prospect, I do weekly email, and I do YouTube videos. My YouTube videos, you guys, are videos of my listings. And I would not be doing YouTube videos or even my weekly email if I wasn't circle prospecting. So my bread and butter is me circle prospecting and then just following up with people for a very long time. I have been following up with people for years now because of circle prospecting. And I do have a whole system. It's very linear, one step at a time. But you're not going to be able to follow up with people if you don't have any leads, anyone to follow up with.